Frisk, this is all just a bad dream. Please, wake up. Oh, you are awake, thank goodness. We were so worried. It felt like you were out forever. Yeah, any longer and I would have freaked out. Tell us next time you decide to take a nap, okay? Yeah, it made Papyrus cry like a baby. What? I didn't cry, I don't cry. I just caught something in my eye. What'd you catch? Tears! Now, the important part is that Frisk is alright. Here, Frisk, why not drink some tea? It'll make you feel better. How about we give them space first? They must be very exhausted, though from what I'm not certain. Frisk, we do not remember exactly what happened. There was a flower and then everything went white. But now the barrier is gone. When you are ready, we will all return to the surface. It seems the door to the east will lead us there now. But before then, perhaps you might want to take a walk? You can say goodbye to all of your wonderful friends. Do as you wish. We will all wait for you here. Hello everybody, and welcome back to Undertale. In the last episode, we faced off against Azrael, and finally broke the barrier. And in this episode, we're going to take a look around the world that we've helped save. But first things first, we have all these people around us that we can talk to, and there's quite a bit of dialogue here, so... Hello, Frisk. Alfie's upgraded my phone. I'm having a lot of fun with the texting feature. Sans, check out this one. Oh man, Tori. That's brutal. I can't believe the Queen has returned. And also that she's a huge dork. You two are feet away from each other. Why are you texting? Worry not, Papyrus. We are texting for good reason. Why is that? Well... because we're huge dorks. Sans, please do not say that. You're not a dork. You're more of a bonehead. Wow, those puns are even less funny coming from her. And why are you smiling? It's a pity smile. Frisk, do not feel left out. I've been writing messages to you as well. You still have my phone number after all this time. Do you not? Frisk, how about you go look around before we all go? Seeing how many good friends you've made here. I am almost certain you must have made some more. Oh, excuse me. Okay, that's all she has to say. Hey Frisk, what's with that weird expression? Sans, did I tell you about the first time Frisk flirted with me, then asked to call me mother? Oh boy. Wow, Frisk. This really puts our relationship in a new light. Hey, Tori, do you have any other embarrassing stories? Oh, do I ever? But I think that story is one of the most unbelievable. It is hard to think anyone would want to flirt with me. Oh, Toriel, you have no idea. Sorry, I don't have time to talk, Frisk. I'm supposed to be working right now. But you aren't working! I know, and it's taking all my concentration. Oh man, that's fun. So Asgore, how about making me a member of the Royal Guard? Well, Papyrus, now that the war is over, we might not need the Royal Guard anymore. What? Then what was the point of the humans' quest? They journeyed all that way and I'm still not a member of the Royal Guard. Truly, this is the worst possible ending. Seems like you really botched your quest, Frisk. But I, the great Papyrus, will always be your friend. No matter how hard you try to get rid of him. Hey, that's true. I've not seen that one. Frisk, why don't you take a walk around? Frisk, why don't you fly? It's faster. Yeah, Frisk, why don't you fly? Flying sounds a little dangerous. But they can't fly. Now with that attitude, is that all you guys have to say? Frisk, take a hike. Hiking is good for your bones. Alright. Undyne. So, Alfies, what do you want to do now that we're all free? We have the whole world to explore now. Well, of course I'm going to go out and, no, I should be honest. I'm gonna stay inside and watch anime like a total loser. That's the spirit! Everyone, celebration to being losers! Papyrus is the right idea. Losing to Frisk is the best thing to ever happen to me. So I'm glad that we... Huh? What is it, Asgore? What's an anime? Oh my god! Frisk, please! Help me explain what anime is to Asgore. You see, it's like a cartoon, but... with swords or guns? With swords! So it's like a cartoon, but with swords. Golly, that sounds neato. Where is this? Where could I see the anime? Hold on, I think I have some on my phone. Here, look at this. Oh, that's the wrong one. Never mind. Golly, are those two robots kissing? Boy, technology sure is something, isn't it? Yeah, it sure is. Hey, Alphys! Do you think we can watch something with fighting next? Oh, and then something with princesses? Or fighting princesses? I'll see if I can manage to find anything like that, Undyne. Yay! Hey, Frisk, why don't you go say hi to Napstablook? Oh, tell them I said hi, too. Conveniently, I should still have the key, right? Yeah, I have the mystery key. Psst, Frisk! You gotta tell me. Do you think Asgore and Toriel are, ever gonna get back together? Honestly, no. Yeah, that's what I thought. A woman can dream though, right? And write fan fiction. A lot of fan fiction. You are a nerd, and I love it. On second thought, maybe I won't write fanfic of real people. I mean, isn't real life already the greatest fan fiction of all? No. Don't tell anyone I said that. Because I'm gonna post it online. No! I'm sure excited to finally use the human internet. I bet they have all sorts of things Undyne and I can watch. Oh man! We're gonna be able to watch anime online? Of course, Undyne. What do you think we've been fighting for all along? Yeah, what do you... Whoops. Jinx! I knew you were gonna make that joke. Wait, Alphys, I didn't know you knew Sans. Well, doesn't everybody? Who the hell is Sans? I've not seen this! Who the heck is Sans? Toriel! Why don't you go look for Mettaton? He was here for a while, too. But he said he had to go somewhere. Alright. Now? Howdy, Frisk. Sorry about almost trying to take your soul. I feel very bad about it. I hope we can still be pals. Hey, don't worry about it, Asgore. I think everybody's tried to kill Frisk at least once. Oh, I see. In that case, I'm not sorry, Frisk. Asgore, that's not what I meant! Frisk, I just realized, now that we aren't fighting each other, I can finally ask you, would you like a cup of tea? Would you like a cup of tea? Why, yes, I frickin' well would. Oh, well, actually, the cup I had is cold now, so you shouldn't have it. But I am so happy you said yes. As soon as I can, I will make some more for you. Then we can be great pals. Oh, Frisk, if you're not busy, on nice days you should walk around and have a good time. That's important. Now, if we go to, well, I think that's it. Okay, so if we go to the cell phone and click on Toriel's phone, you noticed you received a text from Toriel. Dear Frisk, Sans and Alphys are teaching me how to text. I am learning so much. For example, do you know what a smiley is? Please look at this. Now turn your head to the left. It is a picture of me smiling at you. Can you see it? LOL. That stands for loss of laughter. Sincerely, Toriel. That's all for now. Maybe in the next room, you'll receive another. Well, are you ready for a long, long journey through the entirety of the underground to see what else there is in the end game? While also stopping in every room because we're gonna get a lot of texts. So, coming into the next room, Toriel's phone sent you a message. Dear Frisk, how are you? You've been wandering around for quite some time. It's been 3 seconds. I hope you are not getting into trouble. Only kidding, LOL. Sincerely, Toriel. P.S. Do not get into trouble. Okay, before we continue, I will be back in just a moment. Alright, proceeding into the next room. Here we go back to the cell phone. Toriel's phone. Toriel sent you a message. Excuse me. I did not mean to write sincerely. I meant, or sincerely. I meant to write sincerely. It is difficult to use this with large hands. Perhaps I should ask Sans to transcribe for me. Alright, if we actually, before we continue to the rest of the underground, let's head down here. As we come down here, first of all, Toriel sent you a message. Sans will be typing from now on. I'm going to read the next messages to Sans, but first, the coffin is empty, question mark? You did not notice before, but there's something like mummy wrappings at the bottom of it. And you'll notice all the rest of the soul caskets are open. Anyway, cell phone, Toriel sent you a message. Hey Frisk, it's Toriel. I just baked a million pies. Do you want any? Make sure to brush your teeth before crossing the street, Frisk. I am reading that as Sans. Alright. Oh wait, we're in another room. I did not say any of that. Next room. Greetings, this is Sans. I love my brother very much. Help, I'm being slandered. Adorable. I'm being slandered. Once we get to the end of all the text chains, I do want to talk a lot about what this game means to me. Toriel sent you a message. This is Sans, Frisk. Frisk, did you know that I love to get owned? I also think Toriel is very good and, excuse me. Dot. Through the elevator. Now we're in another room. Sent you a message titled Cat Video. Inside, she meticulously describes a video she saw of a small white animal. There's no link or attachment to watch it. Awesome. Forward. Send this to someone you care about, or a skeleton will rattle his bones at you. Aww. Toriel, you're adorable. Dear Frisk, thought you might enjoy this. Smiley face. It's ASCII art of a snail. Next one. Undyne and Papyrus want to cook something together with me. Sans is telling me that they are excellent chefs. I'm excited. Maybe if you're lucky, you can have some. Oh, you don't know what you're getting yourself into, Toriel. I wouldn't advise that you engage with that. There's a lot of text messages, by the way. Dear Frisk, if Sans and I started a band, you know what we would call it? Dreamer and Femur. LOL. P.S. That is only a joke. Do not refer to me as Dreamer. Aw, but what if I want to? Miss Dreamer? Dear Frisk, Undyne is very strong. Papyrus made a bet with her that she could not lift everyone here up. She could. The only trouble is that she did not know how to put everyone down. Toriel sent you a message. Dear Frisk, Alphys is telling me many interesting facts about the human world. Quite a few of them are wrong, though. Frisk, you did not tell her anything funny, did you? Don't you worry, Toriel. Hello. As a youth, I would sneak out and play by this creepy flaming pit. Since the core is always rearranging, it was like a game trying to find it. Now it is my special place. It's nice for cooking s'mores and things like that. Sounds good to me. So there are a lot of people that you can talk to on the way. Dear Frisk, I heard that using the computer for too long is bad for you. Hey, don't call me out! However, I have not seen you use the computer at all. You must be very healthy. How nice. Okay. Toriel sent you a message. Dear Frisk, I think I may have to turn off the phone for now. Your friends are all very lovely people. I think I'll spend this time getting to know them better. Be good, alright? Sincerely, Toriel. Alright, I think now we're at the end of the text exchanges. We were hired by Mettaton to destroy you. But since he never paid us, we all decided to quit. No hard feelings. Oh, don't you worry, there are no hard feelings. Toriel has not sent you any message. Okay, I was just checking, Toriel! Okay. If we go through the core now, there are a few people for us to talk to throughout. Snore. He's taking a nap. Alright. Okay, so as we proceed, let's talk about what this game means to me. I've been very upfront about this game. Like, I've obviously said a lot in my Let's Plays that this is my favorite game of all time. But if you've not watched my AlphaStorm YouTube channel at all and haven't seen, or my main AlphaStorm YouTube channel, and have not watched my 50-something minute 10-year anniversary video, then you probably don't know the story as to how I came to love Undertale as much as I do. And it goes as follows. I did buy the game, I think in 2016 specifically. And, like, I'd heard a lot of good things about the game. Hello there. Why do I look like a black sausage and not a knight or a wizard? Well, everyone has an angle they look best from. Alright. So, yeah, I'd heard a lot of good things about this game. And, I picked it up, and playing through it, I really enjoyed it for the first little bits that I played. I played a collective, I think, 2 hours of the game over 2 separate save files on 2 different computers. And, well, I'll put it this way, I never actually got past the core, I don't believe. I think I got up to the core and then never actually made it any further. So, the game didn't fully captivate me yet. However, I started playing this game with a friend guiding me through the entire Pacifist route. Hello, sir. The core is made up of interchangeable rooms. Before you came here, the layout was altered so you get lost and perish. Yes, just for you. Do you feel special? I do feel special, thank you. Anyway, a friend of mine, Dylan, was guiding me through the entirety of the Undertale Pacifist route, and I remember really enjoying it. The first session that we did was in, like, I think it was October of 2020, and we went until the start of the core, and then the second playthrough went from the core to the very end of the game, and that happened on January 11th of 2021. And so, well, this game was an interesting thing for me, because I wasn't expecting it to be as big a deal for me as it turned out to be. Sorry, we aren't allowing any more guests at this time. Or ever again. Let's head in here. What can I do for you? Okay, I'll get back to this in a second. Freedom! So we're free, huh? Mettaton told us as much. Then he told me, don't think that means you're getting out of work early. Yeah, my boss, I love that guy. By that I mean I hate him so much. Bratty and Catty. Those girls? The ones who saw my pants fall down? Well, we're all going to be free, so I'll never see them again, at least. Freedom? Don't tell anyone this, little buddy. Because they'll make fun of me. But I feel like I played a hand in everyone getting free somehow. Even if it was just working this awful job. I think I did something. I don't know if it's true, but I'll believe it anyway. And future. Little buddy, there's a brand new world out there waiting for us. I'm sure with my qualifications, it won't be long before I'm a famous movie star. Or maybe I'll just end up flipping burgers again. Yes, flapping burgers. But it's as I say, nowhere to go but up. Literally in this case. Yep. That's all you have to say. Anytime, little buddy. Alright. What do you have to say?
Are you guys on the way out? Guess I'll catch up with you later.
Good news, the elevator started working again. But now it's been so busy, we still haven't gotten the chance to ride it. It's a slime, I'm overjoyed. The elevator is in use. Damn it! Sorry, the resort's shutting down. But I think you'll find it still great to pass through. Okay. We of course know that there are people over here. Now we can live life without reservations. Adorable.
So if we're leaving, well, my job... Ugh, and I just got a raise. Well, guess every apple has its core.
Surface World, really? Maybe I'll be able to go 2 feet without running into a puzzle.
Well, you'll have to get through the core first. I guess you had the elevator, but still. How about you, sir? Oh, we're all free? Oh, I guess I can stop licking this viscous. But I don't want to look like I messed up, so I'll keep going. You won't look like you messed up. We're all going. I know I'm going the other way, but we're still all leaving. Anyway, yeah, so I wasn't expecting this game to be as big of a deal for me as it was. 'Cause the fact of the matter is, I think it's a cute game. But it didn't really captivate me at first, at all. I thought it was a cute game. And eventually, when I actually played through to the very end, I started to fall in love with the game more and more. And more. And more, and more, and more, and more, and more, and more. Until eventually it overtook Super Mario Galaxy, which was words so monumental I wasn't sure that they were true. Hello. So excited to sell an ice cream on the surface. If all humans are like you, I think it'll be a modest success. Undyne told us that the Royal Guard is being disbanded. Like, bummer. So we'll have to get used to love and peace. He seems happy. Anyway, the very specific moment... What? Do you want a rematch? The specific moment that the game overtook Super Mario Galaxy for me was right at the very end when Asriel says, "I'm so sorry," and he's sitting on the ground crying. Hello. Mettaton, he recognized my voice from when I called in, and he gave me his dress. I'm so... but yeah, okay, more dialogue. Bonjour, dearie. I just finished tallying up all of our donations. We finally raised enough to rescue all the spiders inside of the ruins, and we'll also be able to afford 4 pairs of stylish heels for every spider. Nice. Anyway, when Asriel was sitting on the ground crying in remorse, like knowing everything that he's lost over the course of his life, it's so heartbreaking to look at. And as I said at the end of learning the story of Asriel and the First Human, I already liked Asriel's character design. He had my favorite character design in the whole game. Been thinking about getting a 6 skateboard. On the surface, we'll be able to watch all kinds of TV, but I bet none of those shows are as good as Mettaton's, as they say. Anyway, yeah, I already loved Asriel's character design. He always had my favorite character design. But learning the story of Asriel and the First Human, that's what that entire section's called, learning that story made me love him more as a character than for his design. Hello, Sunderplane. I'm thinking of going to the surface. Yeah, you're going there too? Idiot. Quit following me. I was already going to go there. I'm gonna leave before you anyway. But yeah, I began to love Asriel more and more as a character. Stop to smell the flowers. And like, learning that story, like, his story is just so tragic that it's incredible. It is a perfect way to set up, like, the rest of the game, the tone of the rest of the game. On the surface, I won't buy any donuts from spiders. That's my resolution. And it's just, it was an incredible moment for me when like, just, doing the entire Asriel and the First Human thing, and then also when Asriel is at the very end of the game and it's just like, I'm so sorry, and he's just crying there, and it's just so heartbreaking, and I feel so bad for him. And it's just, I'm rambling, but it's incredible. It was an amazing moment, and I genuinely didn't believe it was true when I said it. Because, like, it was close to 5 in the morning when I had said that it may have overtaken Undertale, but when I went to bed and I woke up the next morning, I still had the memories of this game. And it was still affecting me in a very, very different way than I was expecting it to. I wonder if any humans would want to be my friend. Psych! That'd never happen. I'm happy to be your friend, mate. And it still affects me in many ways I wasn't expecting it to, and to this day. Like, my first cover of Hopes and Dreams suddenly had a very, very different feeling once I finished Undertale for the first time. And it actually genuinely made me tear up a little bit. And, like, I reference everything against Undertale a lot. Human, you're leaving. I have something to say to you. Admittedly, I may have had limerent feelings for you before. What the hell does limerent mean? Hey Siri, what does limerent mean? What does limerent mean? That's not what I said. Limerence, the state of being infatuated or obsessed with another person, typically experienced voluntarily. Got it. Before. However, upon examining my own actions, I realized I did not love you. I was merely infatuated with the concept of love. The idea of romance, the concept of sharing affection with another. Through those desires, I built a false concept of you in my head. Such a relationship would not have ended well. In closing, I believe it is better that I choose to say nothing. You idiot! Shut up. Anyway. I wonder if there's anything up here. Okay. Who knows what lies in the future for our club? Anyway. As I say, I ended up going a very, very different direction, because if you're new and don't know who I am, I do video game covers, like metal video game covers on my main channel. Toasty bun. I wanted another hot dog, but the hot dog guy never came back. Besides that, it was fine. Count your blessings, even if you don't get a second hot dog. Anyway. Yes. By the way, going here if you want to see other things. We're gonna go to left floor 1. So yeah. It was, yeah. I do metal covers of video game music. It's like the one thing that I absolutely love doing the most because, like, I'm a musician. I love playing music. I love metal music. I play guitar, and I'm very heavily inspired by Family Jewels. He is my greatest influence of all time. And in 2021, after finishing Undertale for the first time, I decided I was going to do as many Undertale covers as I felt were necessary. Nothing new up here. Fun fact, actually, if you come back here after having, or after the Photoshop Flowey thing and that entire sequence, when you finally get your save file back, if you come back here, Metaton will be on this table here. Anyway, yeah. I decided I was going to do a lot of Undertale covers in 2021. And I believe the Undertale playlist of covers on my main channel is actually the second biggest. I don't remember exactly. I'll have to fact check myself on that. But it's definitely one of the largest. Because I just love Undertale's music so much, and I love Undertale as a game so much. It's... oh, freedoms. Feels so spicy. I love this game. And I had an idea for an album that I'm currently still working on that I don't want to divulge too much about, but it's very heavily inspired by the soundtrack for Undertale. But yeah. This game means a lot to me. It's very heavily a part of my my gaming regimen now. If we leave now, no one will really ever know. But yeah, it's heavily a part of my gaming regimen now. I have multiple copies of the game, and I love it every single time I replay it. It is always going to be my favorite game of all time. I just love it so much. Every single time I redo Pacifist, it just breaks my heart so much just to see like everything that Asriel's been through and the like. I just love this game. The barrier's opened up, so we don't have to go to work today. I mean, sure, we're free, but it's the little things, you know? Today, we all started as co-workers. Who knows what we'll be tomorrow? Going up here. So we're all gonna go free? Does that mean I don't get to go to work? Correct, sir. This entire section, like, this entire last, like, it's been the last 90 minutes of the game. I'm recording, the last episode, or, the battle against Asriel, and then also this entire section in one recording. So it's been just over an hour that I've been doing this. There'll be lots of places to loiter on the surface, I bet. Hey, did you hear? The barrier's opened up. Now school has to be canceled, right? So I'm recording them both together. I don't actually know why I was bringing this up. I don't remember. The point is, like, I'm talking around in circles a lot here, but this game is just... It's one of the most incredible experiences I've ever had. It's been one of the most... I describe it as spiritual experiences I've ever had playing a video game, and I just always get reminded of how much I love Asriel as a character every single time I replay it. Okay. We've reached the end of the core stuff. So, as we proceed, just know that there's going to be a point where we can't actually go any further back, so we're gonna have to find another way. Hello? Okay. I'll be able to have a nice drink on the surface. Let's grab a cup of water. Take a cup of water. Oh, I forgot about this. Pour water on the ground next to the water cooler. Let's take another cup of water. Let's get rid of the water. Take a cup of water. Get rid of the water. It's a water cooler. Take a cup of water. There's no more water left in the cooler, and now a small tree is growing in the puddle. How adorable. I actually forgot about that, and I didn't even know that the tree was a thing. Nothing there. The sign that says, "Welcome to Hotland," that we unfortunately had to run straight past, so we didn't actually get to see fully back when we were fighting Undyne. Also, there's a reason, I'm sure you guys have probably guessed this, but there's a reason why I'm going all the way back. It's a box, presumably to be pushed. Can't do anything with it. Yeah, who are you? Freedom? What? Bah! You're pulling my leg. I'm not. If I was, I probably wouldn't be where I am right now. Of course, we're back here. Okay. The passing conversation is still the same. Good to know. Come over here. Let's see if there's anything over this way. Your parents... You aren't going to tell my parents about this, are you? Yeah, I remember that. I believe you do actually have something that you're able to go back and talk to Monster Kid with if you finish with the Undyne fight. Or when you finish with the Undyne fight, I guess. Of course, we have to go to Tem Village. Bastards with their Tem armor! By the way, this song is called Reunited. It's an incredible piece of music. I know it reuses a lot of the motifs of Undertale's soundtrack overall, but I just love this song so much. It's perfect to be following after the battle against Asriel. It's so incredible. Fun fact, it's actually currently being played a half step down. As we come here. Whoa, Tem here, good. Here news, very good. Oh, Tem here news, very good. Yeah, Tems can go free. A pleasing development, no? Oh, if Tems can go on surface, can see. Lot of cute tuning. Everyone's go free but Tem. Tem not leave. Tem watch egg. Tem will be happily family. Mushroom dance, whatever could it mean? It symbolizes my unbridled happiness. The government told me they are willing to transplant me outside. Why didn't you smile at my dance? It almost feels a little rude. She's waiting for someone to let her out. Hoives! Do you have anything else to say? Symbolizes happiness. Alright, I wonder if we can talk to Temmie in here. Hoi, welcome to the Tem shop! You have nothing else to say. Alright, sounds good to me. Let's proceed. There is a very specific reason why I'm actually going back the way that I am, though. There's something I need to, someone I need to go and talk to, someone important to talk to. Also a character who, if you don't actually explore this in the entire underground, there's a character that is very remote and easy to miss. The thing is, this game is so popular that there's a lot of it documented, so I can't really say anything is necessarily, like, if you didn't know. But, anyway. Hello. Wah! I knew you could do it! Don't really need to buy anything. Let's talk to you. Fluffy Buns, why? Okay, I remember it clearly now. It was the monthly address at the castle, and the queen was given her part on current events. After finishing her update, she moved to pass the microphone to the king. However, she didn't realize the microphone was still in her hands when she said, "Your turn, Fluffy Buns." The audience burst into laughter. Realizing what she had said, she started laughing too. After a few moments, the king held up his arms. The crowd grew silent. He leaned towards the microphone, expression stern. "Dear citizens, thank you for coming here today. I'm King Fluffy Buns, and the rest is history." Fun. Is Asgore a goat? Eh? Goat? Actually, that reminds me. Toriel once wore a flower-patterned muumuu. Folks keep saying nice muumuu to her, but she kept thinking they were calling her a cow. So she never wore it again. What was the question again? Oh, right, Asgore. He's a real interesting type of monster, the strongest type of all. We call them boss monsters. When they have an offspring, the soul power of the parents flows into the child, causing the child to grow as the parent's age. But Asgore doesn't have a child, so he's been stuck at the same age, and probably will be forever. Huh? What if the child is a human? What? Nah, that wouldn't work. So if Asgore's your father, he'll definitely outlive you. Asgore and Toriel. Oh yeah, of course. Toriel was the queen and Asgore was the king. It was tragic when she left, since everyone knew she was really the brains behind the throne. But it was also a teensy bit relieving, you know? Those two were really insufferable together, nuzzling noses, being all cute and cuddly in public, embarrassing their children. They were so sweet it made me sick. Thank God those days are over. And then Undyne. Undyne, she's really come a long way since she was a little urchin. I used to be a hero myself back in the old days, Gerson, the Hammer of Justice. When she was younger, Undyne would follow me around to watch me beat up bad guys. Sometimes she'd even try to help. Though most of the time, the folks she attacked weren't bad guys, it'd be the mailman or something like that. Anywho, I appreciated it. And that's all there is to say from Gerson. Be careful out there, kid. Not worth going to the river person just yet. Anyway, if we come here, you'll notice Napstablook seems to be missing right now. Yeah, Napstablook's not here. Hey, here they are. What, Undyne says hi? And tell her I say something cool. Human, I'll never forget when you cheered me on when I was pretending to sleep. No one had ever had so much faith in my fake sleep. Also, this is awkward, but what's your name? Everyone seems to know it now except me. Seems like I've been missing out lately. I was just sitting at home listening to tunes. There was a flash of light outside my window. I saw the snails on the farm disappear. Then I heard a knock at the door. The flash of light wanted to come in, so I closed the blinds. Now everyone knows your name except for me. Frisk. Okay, I won't forget. There you are, Frisk, darling. Feast your eyes. Dr. Alfie's completed my wonderful new body. Ooh, and did you hear the barrier's open? Excuse me. I can't wait to see the sun. The greatest spotlight of all time! Oh yes, I suppose I should thank you too, darling. Before fighting you, I had forgotten how fun it was to perform with others. So I've been searching for hot talents to fill up my upcoming troupe. So far, Shiren's agreed to be my backup singer. And the Napstablook here will be my sound mixer. The three of us performing together? It really feels overdue, doesn't it? Anything else to say? Your name? Frisk. I didn't forget, because I cried the letters into my hand. Oh no, the letters in my hand are joining together. Oh no, I'm gonna forget your name. Oh no, I'm trying to cry more tears into my hand. Oh no, the tears are all forming a big pile. Oh no, your name's getting real long. The letters in my hand are joining Aw. Frisk, darling, can you help me with something? What kind of merchandise do you think humans would want to buy? I've thought of a few ideas so far. Buttons with my face, stickers with my face, CDs with my face, posters with my face, t-shirts with my face, underwear with my face, and plush dolls with Toriel. But, you know, with my face instead of hers. So what do you think? A yes or no prompt was not provided. Fabulous! I completely agree. Awesome. Can still go into Napstablook's house. And then, of course, it's locked. If we go to the mystery key, you use the mystery key, the red house's door was unlocked. The key disappeared. Now we can go inside. Welcome to here. Dear Diary, Shiren's sister fell down recently. It's sad without her sister to speak for her. She's become more reclusive than ever. So I reached out to her and told her that she, Blookie, and I should all perform together sometime. She seemed to like that idea. Dear Diary, I like to buy a new diary for every entry I make. I like to collect diaries. Dearest Diary, our cousin left the farm to become a training dummy. That leaves just Blookie and I. Blookie asked me if I was going to try to become corporeal too. They sounded so resigned. Come on, Blookie. You know I'd never leave you behind. And besides, I'd never find the kind of body I'm looking for anyway. My darling diary, I met someone today. I met someone interesting today. Last week I posted that advertisement for my human fan club. Today was our first meeting. Only one other person came. Honestly, she's a dork and she's obsessed with these awful cartoons. But she's kind of funny too. I want to see her again. Diary, my dear. My diary collection is going fabulously. I have like 5 now. Dear Diary, she surprised me with something today. Sketches of a body that she wants to create for me. A form beyond my wildest fantasies. In a form like that, I can finally feel like myself. After all, there's no way I can be a star the way I am now. Sorry, Blookie. My dreams can't wait for anyone. It's unfortunate. We can't go any further. So this is actually just Metaton's house. Anyway, if we head up here... So, you helped get us all free. I guess I really acted like a dummy to you. Aw. Sounds like only Fire lives here now. Nothing's changed. We do have to be carried over a disproportionately large gap here in a second. But, I want to see if there's anything back this way. Hello, there is someone. It's Washua. Don't drag your dirty feet in here. I just cleaned this trash. Aw. Sorry. Well, you mentioned it. Wet socks. Sounds like the worst thing right now. Let's get a ride. Unfortunately, we do not get to hear the music. We can go and see the real stars now. But I still don't know what those are. Imagine a ball of fire in the sky. Did you hear? You're back. I'll tell you a big secret. I'm starting a band, you hear? It's called the Red Hot Chili Peppers. All I've thought of is the name, and I don't play instruments or sing. Well, do you think we'll be popular? Yeah, why not? Yeah, me too. Come in here. Look at that. It's good to be with my sister again. There you go. Come here, of course. There we go. Came back in here, the artifact is still gone. But, okay. Now that I'm thinking about it, when we head over here, his theme. I swear to God, I have almost written songs that use the theme of his theme and not realized it multiple times. And I don't even remember hearing his theme before Undertale, so maybe I heard it in Family Jewels' Undertale medley. I don't remember though. Let's see if there's anything else here. I don't remember there being, but it's worth going. I'd love to know what that echo flower says. Still such a cool view. Look at that. The parallax, I dare say, is a little bit confusing. Anyway, we come here. Hey, it's Aaron. You came all this way to see me flex? Really says something about you. Fortunately, Unfortunately, we can't get up there. All of this proves, by the way, that these characters actually did have color sprites, because if you notice, all of the battles were just in black and white, save for the heart, and also the attack animation, and also the names, but still. Hello. You caught up to us. I've been wondering when we're all gonna go free. Since if we did, how would I ever know? Well, I'll keep my tentacles out for you, you hear? As soon as I know, I'll be the first to tell you, you hear? Oh, no one's told you. Aw, I'm sorry. As we are proceeding, there is something I want to bring up about this game. A lot of people comment on the community and how the community ruined the game and stuff like that, and it's... Frankly, if you want my opinion on it, a community doesn't ruin your enjoyment of a video game. Being involved in that, well, the community's existence doesn't ruin your enjoyment of a video game. Your involvement in it does. 3 gold for the fairy? Let's do it. This is the character I was talking about. Takes you all the way to here. Got 3 gold. Well, thanks. Washua right here. Surface intimidates me. The entire outer layer of the earth is made of dirt. Yeah, that's true. But yeah, if you're put off from playing this game by the community, honestly, don't be put off by the community. First of all, because the community's gotten so much better, and there's a community that exists that is worse than Undertale's. Geometry Dash. The other thing is just the fact that you don't have to be involved in the community at all. Like, you can still enjoy something without being involved in the community. Or at least not super deeply. Like, I've learned the hard way what being too deep in a community does. Again. Geometry Dash, what? Anyway. I've learned the hard way what happens. And, it is possible to enjoy a video game and not enjoy the community. It is a thing that is physically possible. I want that to be made very clear here. You can do it. So, if you're put off from this game because of the community, don't be. It's not worth being put off because of the community. This game is so much better than the community would have you believe. The community itself is just not actually helpful. This is an echo flower, a piece of the last thing it heard over and over. This is an echo flower, a piece of the last thing it heard over and over again. We're almost back to Snowden, so we're gonna have a lot more people to talk with. But there's a certain thing that you can do that is, shall we say, interesting. Because it just has a weird effect on the game. Like an actual weird effect on the game. Also, I suppose I actually didn't talk about this. If you were to lose to Papyrus, you wouldn't die, you would be sent here. And you would just have to fight him again. So, anyway, when we come in here, this thing is so tall you can't even wash your hands. Still fire behind the door here that we can't get in. And then if we go in here, suddenly all the music stops. Let's look in the closet. Clothes are hung up neatly. Nothing new in here. But we come out here, now the song's in the original key. It's not in the right key anymore. It's just gone up a half step.
Having an amorphous, shambling family member is great. They're always moving, so I can see them 100% of the time.
All of our parents have been combined into one horrible being. That's okay, though. It's really brought our families together. Yep. Now that our parents are the same entity, does it mean I'm married to my sister? Wait, we're dogs. That stuff's normal. Yep, you guys have the same reaction to each other. Welcome to the library. This is the last day we'll be open, so make as much noise as you want. Oh my, there's so much news to report, I don't know where to begin. How about this headline? Monsters go free from the underground. Nah, that doesn't have enough pizzazz. How about top 10 monsters you won't believe got freed from the underground? Sure. This will be our last issue. This will be our newspaper's last issue. Why don't we just put a big "The End" on the front and call it a day? Adorable. The greatest struggle of my life is over. I just solved today's crossword. Awesome. Alright, we proceed up here. Rocks.
Now we can play monsters and humans with real humans.
When humans play monsters and humans, do they just call it humans and humans? Seems like this is the beginning of a brand new boundless world. Wah! This adventurous spirit, I'm like a kid again. My children are like double children. Okay. Up here, of course, the river person's there. Mr. Wolf's right here. Ice Wolf no longer has to throw ice. Ice Wolf can take a break to buy some pants now. Ah, fun. Alright. Oh, we're free? Finally, be able to stop smiling. Looks like I don't have to worry about cracking jokes anymore. I was gonna say a joke here, but I really don't have one. Fun. Come in here. Dog is lost yet? It finally won a game of poker against itself? In the end, I never caught any girls on my fishing line. So kid, take it from me. Don't try to catch hot people with a fishing rod. Somewhere you hear a whinny of dismay. Wow, a brand new world. I might not get to translate for Grilby anymore. Which is fine, since I actually was just making up what he was saying. Good job. Soon I'll be able to try some human food. And then I guess I'll try a human bathroom too.
I wonder if the overworld has hot guys and neat drinks. Oh, I'm ready.
Hey, people won't have to move in from the city anymore. Seems like we won't have to lose our local culture. Except we're all moving out of here, huh? Oh well. Guess, like, it can't be all punk peaches and punk cream. Fun. Hello. I heard Dr. Alphys told the king and queen that the awful things she'd done. The king felt so bad that he didn't know. He gave her a big hug. Then the queen fired her. Now we don't have a royal scientist anymore. That's politics. Did I say the wrong name? Too bad there are no politics on the surface. Oh yeah, no, there are no politics on the surface at all.
Yo, what's up? I've been kinda doing some thinking. Maybe Undyne isn't actually as cool as we thought. She's just kinda mean. But yo, I just found out about someone way cooler.
It'll be nice to show humans our presence under the tree tradition. They'll probably be weirded out by it. No, not at all.
That kid over there told me that it's weird that I have a pet bunny. First, there'd be nothing weird about it. It's cute. Second, what? It's normal to walk your younger brother on a leash, right?
Suddenly the context is weirder. Is anyone else weirded out by those giant shambling amalgamates, or... No, we're fine. Come in here. Hello, sorry, no time for a nap. Snowden is shutting down, so we can all go to the surface.
Mom says that we can go to the surface world now. What's so great about that, anyway?
I don't want to move. Fun. Still can't go up. What do you have to say, lass? Hello, traveler. How can I help you? What happened? I mean, it happened to you, right? There was a strange flash of white light, then I felt my body being pulled into something. Then suddenly, everything was back to normal. I heard that it was all because a human came through here. A human. I can hardly believe it. Well, if they decide to stop in, I'll be sure to give them a hero's welcome. Oh, where's my hero's welcome? Did you hear? The ruins have been opened up. And get this. They were opened from the inside. Apparently the queen had been staying in there for God knows how long. Pretty unbelievable, huh? Future. Well, I suppose I'll move my store to the overworld. I haven't planned much more than that, I'm afraid. Bye now. Come again sometime. Don't you worry, I will do on the surface. Welcome to Snowden Town. Alright, now I get to proceed through all of Snowden. I must admit, I do kind of prefer this song in its original key. But, anyway. Remember guys, it's a snow puff. Maybe someone on the surface will pay attention to me. There's so many people, someone has to, right? I didn't know you were pink. I thought you were blue. Obviously we head down here. Hello there. You are a horrifying beast. Everyone's leaving, huh? Good riddance. Maybe I'll finally get some peace and quiet. You don't mind living down here, apparently. Of course, still really nothing for us to do in here. Regardless. If we were to now proceed onward, we can proceed onward. Who would have thought? There are various different snow piles you can get. Hello. We're all free? Okay, okay. I'll stop lounging around. Does that dog know? Probably doesn't, does it? Probably not. The box on the floor inside is a box of Pomeranians. Words I can say, I swear. The puzzle in the shape of Papyrus's face. I guess I'll have to go to the surface. There are woods there we can live in, right? Oh, I just remembered there's a monster that we never actually ran into. Wonder if we'll run into him on the way back. Hello? Ha! After all this time, you're still thinking about my hat. Please? Switch is still stuck. Let's talk to you. I'm worried about getting older. I'll stop being a teen. No, I refuse! I'll just invent new numbers! Like 20 teen! How fun. Hello. Ah, I can feel that piece of me has been well taken care of. The barrier's opened up? Then, it's not too much to ask. Could you take that piece of me to the surface? I'd really appreciate it. Feel a bit bad for that guy. He can't really move. So he's not actually gonna get to leave the underground. This note is written very oddly, as if the paper was moving while it was written. It says, out to lunch? Hello there. The doctor, she brought my wife back from the dead. My son, he seems happy again. Our family is bigger than ever. Now that my wife is combined with 16 other people. Snowy. Mom might have to share her mind with other people now, but she's still my mom. And that's cool, because we're made of ice and stuff. What? It's a joke! Laugh at it! Okay. Okay. We didn't actually run into the monster that we didn't meet. Let's reel it in. No, touch that. Never mind, guys. Alright, let's send the line back out. And then we proceed back this way. There is just a conveniently shaped lamp. And now we have to, okay, to be clear, this is just kind of a long walk, so, I'll skip to the next interesting thing. Once we get to here, you'll notice the door's open. Now we can proceed. Here's where Flowey was. So, the thing I want to test, if we were to head into here and lay in the bed again. Feels strange to lie in the bed. Feels entirely too small for you now. Interesting. It's news to me, I don't remember that. Anyway, if we go to this now. Still just you, Frisk. I want to talk about that really quick, because there's, obviously the line from back during, the, first human thing. The story of the first human in Azrael, where you look in the mirror and it says, despite everything, it's still you. That's a very poignant line to me. Maybe I'll elaborate it on the walk back when I have no one else to talk to. The pie is still here. Most of the pie is gone. There are dog prints in it. God damn it, Toby! So obviously, if you've seen, this game is made by Toby Fox, and Toby Fox's persona in the game is a dog. In fact, it's the annoying dog that we've seen. The annoying dog that made me have to save up for 9,000 gold! Ribbit, ribbit. Seems like the ruins have finally opened up. Maybe we should finally go out to the rest of the underground. Huh? The barrier's open? The barrier's open too? Let's just take this one step at a time, okay? Come up here. Nothing new. Finally, we can remove all. We can all remove these aging pink names. Everyone gave you a big favor today. Try to respect that. Did you ever find this room's fourth frog? Say, now that your journey's over, maybe you'll have time to listen to me. Since most people just press X to skip through my dialogue. That's right, pressing X. You've really matured, haven't you? What happens if I don't? I suppose some things never change. So if you do actually skip, you get a different dialogue from that. Come over here. Let's leave 7G in the web. Thanks for the donut. And then you also get a spider cider out of the other one that we didn't see when we started this, by the way. The exit's open. Guess I better roll out. Hey, you mind giving me a push, Pumpkin? Excuse me, human. You seem like you have grown into a thoughtful and conscientious person. Whether that was from my advice or not, I'm quite proud. Ribbit. Look at what you've done! Just a reminder of what you did if you did this at the start of the game. We're coming up to the end of the ruins here, and there's something particularly special when we get there. Alright, so once you make it all the way back to the very start of the underground, Asriel is here waiting for you. Don't worry about me. Someone has to take care of these flowers. Frisk, please leave me alone. I can't come back, I just can't, okay? I don't want to break their hearts all over again. It's better if they never see me. Why are you still here? Are you trying to keep me company? Frisk. Hey, let me ask you a question. Frisk, why'd you come here? Everyone knows the legend, right? Travelers who climb Mount Ebot are said to disappear. Frisk, why would you ever climb a mountain like that? Was it foolishness? Was it fate? Or was it because you... Well, only you know the answer, don't you? I know why Tanner climbed the mountain. It wasn't for a very happy reason. Frisk, I'll be honest with you, Tanner hated humanity. Why they did, they never talked about it. But they felt very strongly about it. Frisk, you really are different from Tanner. In fact, though you have similar fashion choices, I don't know why I ever acted like you were the same person. Maybe the truth is, Tanner wasn't really the greatest person. While Frisk, you're the type of friend I wish I had. So maybe I was kind of projecting a little bit. Let's be honest, I did some weird stuff as a flower. There's one last thing I feel like I should tell you. Frisk, when Tanner and I combined our souls together, the control over our body was actually split between us. They were the one that picked up their own empty body, and then when we got to the village, they were the one that wanted to use our full power. I was the one that resisted. And then, because of me, well, that's why I ended up a flower. Frisk, this whole time, I blame myself for that decision. That's why I adopted that horrible view of the world. Kill or be killed. But now, after meeting you, Frisk, I don't regret that decision anymore. I did the right thing. If I killed those humans, we would have had to wage war against all of humanity. And in the end, everyone went free, right? I still feel kind of sad knowing how long it took. So maybe it wasn't a perfect decision, but you can't regret hard choices your whole life, right? Well, not that I have much of a life left. But that's besides the point. Frisk, thank you for listening to me. You should really go be with your friends now, okay? Oh, and please, in the future, if you, see me, don't think of it as me, okay? I just want you to remember me like this. Someone that was your friend for a little while. Oh, and Frisk, be careful in the outside world, okay? Despite what everyone thinks, it's not as nice as it is here. There's a lot of flowies out there, and not everything can be resolved by just being nice. Frisk, don't kill, and don't be killed, alright? That's the best you can strive for. Well, see ya. Talk to him one more time. Frisk, do you have anything better to do? And that's the end of the dialogue. Man, I'm so sad you can't come with us, Asriel. There's a reason why there's a fan comic where Frisk gives you a piece of their heart. I really wish that that was the reality of this, but frankly, I think this game is perfect the way it turned out. So, all the best to you, Azzy. Hopefully I'll see you again soon. Anyway. Yes. Right, we're talking about, despite everything, it's still you. That's a very poignant line to me, because, like, I've been through many hardships in my life, and this is And there's a lot of legal stuff that I actually can't talk about on video, and there was also, like, as a result of those hardships, I wound up being in the worst relationship I would ever be. This was all in, like, 2018 to 2019, by the way. And, like, a lot of those hardships kind of shaped me into me who I am now. In my eyes, I finished growing up when I turned 14. I'm just hardened now. But it's comforting to me to like see the message of despite everything, it's still you, because in my mind, it's like it's hard to look in the mirror and see that as me. But just knowing that like in the mirror, that is still technically me. It's comforting. I'll put it that way. And I very much am I'm happy with who I've turned out to be. I do sometimes miss being a naive child, but I'm happy with who I turned out to be, and just knowing that it's still me is comforting. I'm still AlphaStorm. AlphaStorm is still me, and I have been for 19, almost 20 years. So, yeah, it's a great comfort that I get. I think about that line all the time, because it reminds me, it keeps me grounded. So, with that in mind, I'm gonna cut back to the end of the underground. So, I'll see you guys back with my friends. Almost back, and if you're curious as to why I didn't go through the entirety of the new home section, it's because there's nothing interesting there to my knowledge, so it's not worth it to go back through. So, we're just not going to. Alright. Just about back. And we have returned. Okay, you have nothing new to say. Alright. So, with that, save one last time. We step out. Ready? If you leave here, your adventure will really be over. Your friends will follow you out of the underground. Don't leave or I'm ready. Conveniently, I'm ready.
Oh my! Isn't it beautiful, everyone? Wow, it's even better than on TV. Way better, better than I ever imagined. Frisk, you live with this? The sunlight is so nice and the air is so fresh. I really feel alive. Hey, Satins, what's that giant ball? We call that the sun, my friend. That's the sun? Wowie! I can't believe I'm finally meeting the sun! I could stand here and watch this for hours. Yes, it is beautiful, is it not? But we should really think about what comes next. Oh, right. Everyone, this is the beginning of a bright, new future. An era of peace between humans and monsters. Frisk, I have something to ask of you. Will you act as our ambassador to the humans? Be the ambassador? It's up to you. Doesn't really change the ending now. Yeah, Frisk will be the best ambassador. And I, the great Papyrus, will be their mascot. I'll go make a good first impression. Well, someone's gotta keep him from getting into trouble. See you guys. And do I have to do everything? Papyrus, wait! Hey, Undyne, wait up!
Whoops. Should I do something? Well, gotta go.
It seems that everyone is quite eager to set off. Frisk, you came from this world, right? So you must have a place to return to, do you not? What will you do now? I want to stay with you, Toriel. It's up to you, it just changes the ending a little bit. Just a tiny bit, but you still get Pacifist at this point. What? Frisk, you really are a funny child. If you had said that earlier, none of this would have happened. It is a good thing you took so long to change your mind. Well, I suppose, if you really do not have any other place to go, I will do my best to take care of you, for as long as you need. Alright? Now, come along. Everyone is waiting for us. Thanks, Mom. And that is the end of Undertale Pacifist. Obviously, as you're watching this, we are still presumably going through the entirety of Genocide. And the thing is, Genocide is technically a shorter playthrough. So if I've skipped uploads, then it'll turn out that, if I've skipped uploads, it's because I want the Genocide ending to be at the end of the Pacifist ending as well. So, that's why, if you're curious. Here we have all the characters that we met along the journey. Quite exciting, huh? Thanks, Jan Weedle. But yeah. Genocide is technically a shorter playthrough since there's going to be a lot that I'm skipping anyway. That's just as a result of there not being as much to have in terms of content. So that's why, if you were curious. By Toby ? My favorite. Finally, #1 Nose Nuzzle Champions. Lesser Dog gets excited really easily. Found a loving owner, and Greater Dog excited by life's changes. Onion-san actually made it out. I know this VST, I've used it. Aaron was drawn by Temmie, reluctantly. Molbig by Toby. Oh, I didn't do Aaron correctly, damn it! Omocat, inspired by Omocat. Temmie. Mad Dummy. Change name to Angry Dummy. It's so fun to look at all these characters. Metaton, drawn by Toby. Yeah. Burger Pants still has to be there. As expected. Come on! Switch to your main form! But yeah. So, obviously, fairly soon, we're expecting, God, I cannot think of words. We're expecting, the Genocide ending to be finished today as well. So, we'll see you guys, for that, obviously, but we're actually not done with this entire thing yet, because there's a special thanks section to the credits that we're going to get to, hopefully very soon. And by hopefully very soon, I mean once this entire cast section's over. Hurry up! Hurry up! Living with their families. Good on you, amalgamates. Monster Kid by Magnolia Porter. The hedge in the shape of Papyrus's head. I never actually noticed that. Look, it's the school! And Toriel in her teacher outfit! So cute! And that is the end. Or is it? Did you really think it was over? I mean, you haven't even done the special thanks yet.
Ready? Let's end this all. Let's end all of this for good. All right. So this is the this is terrifying. So this is a what I shall describe as Super Smash Brothers ending, but your goal is to not hit into anything. So there is actually a special something that you unlock if you don't hit into any of the names. I'm not getting it now. Oh, it's so cool. I love this frickin' song. This song is in the files. It's called, I actually don't remember now that I think about it. But it's a very unique song, is how I describe it. But I frickin' love it. Let's not bring it in, guys. I actually forget. Oh, it's so good. This piano bit's so good. So to be clear, what happens if you hit none of the names here is that you actually get access to the door that's in Snowden that we couldn't go in. Also, these are all Kickstarter backers, if you're curious. Alright, and now everyone starts going again. There's a really long name that's coming up here fairly soon, just to warn you. There you go. Couple really long names. Nope! It's probably the best I've ever done, actually. Well, I lie, apparently. Alright, that's it. And here's all the names that you touched. All those people? How dare you! Thanks, friends and family, for supporting us, and Undertale team thanks you, the player, from the bottom of our hearts. Without you, all of this would be impossible. Good night. And that's Undertale. This has been an amazing Let's Play. And I've not even done the genocide route yet. I feel so bad for what I'm about to have to embark on because I'm not filming the genocide and pacifist routes consecutively. Obviously, I just did all of pacifist first and then I did genocide after that. But I feel so bad for the fact that I'm going to have to do genocide after this. But I just know at the very end of it, it's still going to be an absolutely incredible playthrough, and it's going to have been an incredible playthrough. I'll give my full thoughts at the end of that, and I don't actually think I'm going to do a bonus episode for this game. I don't really think there's enough for me to talk about, because I've shown everything off. There are, of course, all of the neutral endings that you can get. If you kill any monsters that... Okay. If you aren't killing absolutely anything but have killed monsters, you get any number of neutral endings. There's so many of those that it's not really worth talking about them at all. Because they all change the dialogue that appears at the very end of, after the Photoshop Flowey boss fight and in that phone call with Sans. And if you kill anything on the way, Flowey tells you to go through the entire game again without killing anything before you end up actually getting to do Pacifist. Now, a couple other things is that if you finish Genocide and then do a Pacifist route, because you can't, the game resets after you've done a Genocide route, if you do after a Genocide route, you then do a Pacifist route, the endings change. So first things first is that if you choose to say that you have other places to go and you don't want to stay with Toriel, look at the dog, If you decide that you want to go and do other things and you don't want to stay with Toriel, you get a picture of you and all your friends. Frisk and all of their friends, I guess. And then, if you were to then... sorry, words. I'm doing terrible with words. I do apologize. If you do a genocide route and then a pacifist route after that, and choose to stay with Toriel, then you will get the image of a certain someone with red eyes staring at you just before we get to the ending. And this ending will be very, very different. This is what it looks like. And then if you choose not to stay with Toriel after doing a genocide and then a pacifist route, then you get this picture, which is absolutely terrifying. And just to be clear, is that the game never forgets this unless you do unless you get like a new computer or something. Like, the game will never actually forget that you did a genocide route. It will constantly remind you of it no matter what you do. So, just know that going into doing a genocide route, the game reminds you. The game lets you know that you have done a genocide route. Anyway, that is gonna do it. And if you guys have enjoyed this, then I'll hopefully see you guys next time. And of course, we still have to finish off genocide, and that's gonna happen later on today. So, thank you guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Let me do my outro properly. Thank you for watching, Dragonites. See you in the skies. All the best, and take care.